In our microscopic colony builder Primordial Empire, you'll be running a collective of microbes and plants to build a flourishing web of life. There are 6 mobile cells so far in the primordial soup, each of them carrying out certain functions to sustain the delicate ecosystem. Let us have a quick look at all of them and see what they actually do to keep your colony alive. These are the stem cells, the building blocks of your microscopic colony in Primordial Empire. They eat food particles scattered across the area and eventually split into 2 through mitosis. They grow plants that support your colony with many different functions and can act as food for other cells. With the help of these tiny stem cells, you'll be building your microscopic empire 1 cell at a time. In Primordial Empire, you will find these little spheres floating around the primordial soup. They are the vesicles, the transporters of your colony. They pick up resources that are either scattered around or produced by your plants, delivering the resources to your hubs or the plants that need them. While all the other cells are busy building and fighting, these vesicles are the silent backbone of your supply lines, sustaining your ecosystem with crucial resource deliveries. The grubber cells are diligent workers. Spawning from the grubber burrow, they can be commanded to dig up many resource clusters across the map. Make use of these shrimpy cells in the early game to quickly obtain large amounts of free minerals, protein, and even DNA to speed up your colony expansion. Just be careful, some resource piles release new threats to your colony when they are dug up. The feeder cells are a gluttonous bunch in Primordial Empire. The food particles are too tiny to sate their appetite, so instead, they eat stem cells for sustenance. But they aren't just there to eat food. They convert their food into nutrients and feed them into some other plants, hence the name feeder cells. Though sometimes if they have the option they can go vegetarian as well, eating amino berries instead of stem cells. Lancet cells are the fighters of your colony. Tasked with eliminating anything hindering the colony's growth, they can fight hostile creatures and remove wild plants. If you gather an army of Lancet cells, you can even challenge bosses in combat. They are born from the Lancet Hub, which requires minerals to operate, so make sure you are producing enough resources to sustain your forces. Gather your Lancet cells and conquer the microscopic world of Primordial Empire. Do you like jellyfish? These are Medusa, also known as jellies, a ranged combat unit that takes out enemies from a distance. While quite fragile, their projectiles pack a heavy punch, and the jellies are your only way to safely get rid of virus released from contaminated remains. Make sure to have a couple of these cute and helpful cells to clean up any pollution in your colony. And that's all for the mobile cells for now. Of course, a functioning ecosystem also relies on plants to provide all kinds of resources, and we'll cover them in future videos. If you want to see more of our microscopic colony builder, please subscribe to our channel, wishlist Primordial Empire, and try out the demo on Steam. Start building your tiny colonies 1 cell at a time.